Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And we've got action from the FUT Champions Weekend League coming right up. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a good game, Derek. Lots to play for, lots of pressure. Really exciting to be here. Very much looking forward to the game starting.
Diego Carlos. And it's Kappa on the ball. Oxlade-Chamberlain. So we can check on the lineup today. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Neymar. Dembele. Mendy has it. This is Neymar. It's with Alan. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. This is what they'll be up against today. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems up, it's all about individuals. Who can get the better of the player you're playing against? And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. And the lone striker, when the balls come in the box, he needs some support from one of those three midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
It needs an accurate cross. But he took care of it defensively. Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, he's a talented...
And threading it forward. Van Dijk. Robertson. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. And here's Kappa. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Here's Robertson. Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Given away. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Now in possession, Kossar. Bartra has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bartra. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And that was a very fine read. Here's Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder. And the cross is very much on. Sanson. Now, let's see what they can do here. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. It's with Alan. Ben Yedder. A really top-notch piece of defending. And providing width. Del Piero. Ronaldo. Neymar. And Neymar. By no means on his own here. Outrageously skillful. Van Dijk. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alessandro Del Piero. Bartra. It's with Del Piero. Del Piero. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Andrew Robertson. And they are on the move again. And the attack fades out. Mendy. It's with Alan. It's with Morgan Sanson. Nelson Semedo. Here's Ben Yedder. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Well read to ease the pressure. Van Dijk. And it's Kappa on the ball. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Now in possession, Trossard. Diego Carlos. Bartra. Del Piero. Bartra has it. Keeping it moving dynamically. Messi. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? Pulls it back. And offside it is. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Dembele on the ball. Mendy. It's with Morgan Sanson. Lionel Messi. A chance to whip it in. It's with Alan. Sanson. Dembele. Mendy. It's with Morgan Sanson. Sanson genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Adama. Here's Ronaldo. How about the grades for Cristiano Ronaldo so far? He could improve.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he was playing better. Well, it's deadlock. Could be a mistake, could be a moment of magic. Surely someone will take this game by the scruff of the neck.
Van Dijk with it. Andrew Robertson. Bartra has it. Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Diego Carlos. Virgil van Dijk. Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Bartra has it. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk. Van Dijk with it. Robertson. Diego Carlos. Virgil van Dijk. Van Dijk. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Here's Robertson. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And here's Kappa. Bartra. Van Dijk with it. Diego Carlos. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Kappa on the ball. Virgil van Dijk. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Diego Carlos. Andrew Robertson. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk. Robertson. Diego Carlos. And it's Kappa on the ball. Virgil van Dijk. And here's Kappa. Diego Carlos. Andrew Robertson. Van Dijk. And it's Kappa on the ball. Van Dijk with it. Diego Carlos. Virgil van Dijk. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk with it. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Van Dijk. And here's Kappa. Virgil van Dijk. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk. And here's Kappa. Van Dijk with it. Andrew Robertson. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. And here's Kappa. Andrew Robertson. Van Dijk. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Van Dijk with it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk. Diego Carlos. Andrew Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Van Dijk with it. Diego Carlos. And here's Kappa. Van Dijk. Van Dijk with it. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Andrew Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. And here's Kappa. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk with it. And it's Kappa on the ball. Diego Carlos. Robertson. One minute remaining. Mendy has it. Dembele. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. Good idea, that particular move. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And two... And the drama continues. We're now into the first period of extra time tonight, Lee.
Well, this 30 minutes now is going to separate the weak ones from the strong ones. Let's see who wins.
Diego Carlos. Bartra. Van Dijk. Van Dijk with it. Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Diego Carlos. And here's Kappa. Van Dijk. Here's Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Diego Carlos. And it's Kappa on the ball. Van Dijk. Van Dijk with it. And here's Kappa. Virgil van Dijk. Andrew Robertson. Diego Carlos. Robertson. Van Dijk with it. Van Dijk. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Diego Carlos. Van Dijk with it. Robertson. Van Dijk. Diego Carlos. Here's Robertson. And here's Kappa. The official word on the electronic board, 1 additional minute.
Added time.
And the first period of extra time comes. So many now having to play through the pain barrier. Underway in the second period of extra time. Sanson. Mendy. It's with Morgan Sanson. It's with Alan. Nelson Semedo has it. And here's Alan. Sanson. Mendy. It's with Morgan Sanson. An awful lot of green space to run into. Sanson. Well, they did have possession of the ball, but all that good work now counts for nothing. Here's Robertson. Virgil van Dijk. Diego Carlos. And here's Kappa. Van Dijk. Van Dijk with it. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
The
1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
1 minute of added time.
Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when... And he's beaten the keeper!
No doubt, head down, lovely strike.
Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And he's denied them from the spot!
Oh, it's lovely goalkeeping, really is.
Can he get the better of the keeper? He's gambled on direction and won!
Well, he's got his angles right.
And it's gone in!
Well, the sweet sound of the ball hitting the net.
And he scores!
Well, don't they look easy when they go in?
And he steps up to take his penalty. Well, dead centre with that penalty.
Well, 90% of the time, the goalkeeper will move. There's your penalty.
And he's ducked his penalty away, Lee.
Well, he held his nerve, simple as that.
Can he convert? And just like that, he's come up with the save.
Well, you have to have strong hands as a goalkeeper, and look at that.
In it goes! That seals it!
Oh, cometh the hour, cometh the man. He looked confident when he stepped up to it, calm under pressure. Great penalty.
A chance to revisit the goal.